everybody, and welcome to our presentation this evening for parents and students in Year 6 who are due to join us in September 2021. Welcome to the Quennevais community. My name is Sarah Haig and I'm the very proud head teacher at the Quennevais school. I'm standing on one of our science balconies this afternoon to prepare a little bit of an introduction into life at Quennevais that we normally do on a Thursday evening between the two transition days, and sadly this year, due to the restrictions, we are unable to do that. But the good thing is transition has happened this year, and by the time you are watching this, your children will have already returned home, I hope, full of excitement about the Quennevais school, and with any anxieties a little bit reduced, having experienced a very full and inspiring day. I know how big a deal transition is for our young people. Every year it is the making of them. It's the start of that new journey into a very different educational experience at secondary school. As a parent, I've been through transition myself, and I do know it is, again, for you as parents, for us, all of us as parents, it's about letting go a little bit for that next stage of the journey, which will really set them up for a completely different educational experience, a completely different way of learning, which the primary schools have all prepared them for so beautifully. So over these 2 days, and today they'll have come home, I hope, with lots of stories about the different experiences they've had. It's a taster of what the curriculum will be like, full of rich and meaningful experiences, making them question different things about their learning, and I hope setting them up for what is going to be an extremely challenging, in a good way, curriculum experience over the next 5 years with us. They will be the class of 26, and those 5 years will go in the blink of an eye. I can't tell you how quickly that will happen. It's amazing every year how quickly that time comes along, and over that time they are going to have the most amazing experience with us. I know you already know the fantastic reputation that we have as a school within our community. We don't take that for granted. It's something we cherish, it's something we guard very closely, and something we work very hard on to be the most successful that we possibly can be, because your children and their education is hugely important to us. It's a school that's built on old-fashioned values with cutting-edge teaching and learning, and this real sense of belonging that we really cherish. And we have this belief at our school that even when our students leave us, which for you may seem a long way away, a little bit of the Quennevais school never leaves them, and that has started today. Today's experiences will have already started to make them think about being part of that community, wanting to be successful, wanting to be the best that they can be. So we have some presentations this evening from Mr. Harris, who is the head of Year 7 this year. He's also an assistant head teacher at the school, and he's head of Tranter House. So your children are in the very best of hands with Mr. Harris, very experienced member of staff, senior member of staff, who is going to look after your children at the start of their journey at the Quennevais school. They will have already had a folder that they've come home with, which identifies the house that they belong to, and the house system at our school is so passionate, it's so important, and your children will get a really involved in all of the activities that take place. That's the best way to experience life at the Quennevais school. So that will be in their packs, and that will help you as parents know the uniform that you have to buy, because the badge that they wear on their blazer identifies their house, and you'll already have that information within their pack, and they'll have told you, I'm sure. That's one of the things they're all very keen to know, which house they're in from the very beginning. You'll be able to buy the house polo shirts, and we are open on Thursday the 8th of July from 4:30 till 6:30, when you will be able to come in, buy items of uniform and order some items and equipment for September, and they will be ready for you. That's something we would normally do on the evening when parents come into school, so that's the date when we are able to offer that as an opening for parents. Mr. Jones is also going to do some presentations for you tonight to explain a little bit about the transition project that we have spoken about with your children. We've spoken about it on the visits to the primary schools, where they were really excited, asked fantastic questions. They were already thinking and working their way through how they're going to tackle this project. The experiences that they have over these 2 days will give them some ideas. Please visit our website. All of those ideas are on there, as well as a really full and very, very good explanation of what the Year 7 curriculum will be like, what your children will be exposed to and immersed in their first years with us, which really sets the standard for the rest of the school. I am so excited for them. I'm so excited for you. I know lots of you came and had a look around the school on open evenings very early in October, but I know you would all love to have come this evening to get a real sense of what the school is like at the moment. All I can say to you is your children are so lucky to be joining this community. We are so proud of what we do at the Quennevais school. It is an outstanding school, and it's outstanding because of the people who work in it. Yes, we've got these amazing facilities which just really enhance what we're doing and really will help take your child's learning to the next level. But the values and the culture that we have at the school is shaped by the people who work in it, and your child is in the very best of hands. They're going to fly, they're going to be so successful, and I can't wait for it to start in September. Thank you for your support, thank you for trusting us and choosing our school and trusting us with your most precious possession. We don't take that lightly. We play a really integral part in working together with parents over the next 5 years. You're joining a community where that is a really important aspect of helping your child be successful, working together with us and the experiences that we can provide. So please, if there are any questions, don't hesitate to get in touch with us, and I enjoy the rest of the presentations, and we will see you at the end of the summer holidays in September. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Paul Harris and I'm an assistant head teacher here at the Quennevais school, and I'm also going to be the new head of year 7. So, what can you expect with your children arriving at the Quennevais school? Well, the building itself already speaks for itself. With its state-of-the-art technology and cutting-edge teaching facilities as well, we have an amazing facility for learning here. But it's more than that. What's at the heart of our education is the relationship between staff and students in this great place of teaching and learning. Our results are outstanding, but the bonds between teachers and students is what truly makes this place remarkable. So, today your students have already had an amazing time on their first day of transition and will have an even better time tomorrow. Your Year 7 form tutors are going to be so vital to both yourselves and your students throughout their journey here at the Quennevais school. They will be the first port of call for students in the morning. They'll be there to greet them, find out how their weekends have been, but also to give them that vital information on a day-to-day basis that will take them throughout their time here at the Quennevais school.
These images show our school uniform, where you can notice house colours around the Le Quennevais crest. It's important your uniform is worn with pride on a day-to-day basis. Shirts in, tie pulled to the very top button, blazers on, and all long hair tied back. Now our PE kits again have high expectations for both boys and girls. This should always be worn with pride, as you are going to be representing Le Quennevais school in a range of different sporting activities. Now our house shirts are also worn when we have house events such as sports days and other inter-house events. This identifies your house and again gives you that real sense of identity and pride.
Your time at Le Quennevais, when you arrive here in Year 7, your tutors, myself, every single member of staff will be here to support you in your opening few weeks and make sure those first couple of weeks in September are as smooth as possible. What I would recommend is that you try and throw yourself in and immerse yourself in everything that takes part here at the Quennevais school. We've got an incredible house system with Tranter, McKeon and Watts, which is fiercely competitive, and a range of different competitions that are both academic and sporting. So no matter what, there's always something for you to get involved with. But we've also got extracurricular activities after school as well, and again, that is something you should really throw yourselves into to really get the full experience of the Quennevais school.
Hello, my name is Mr. Jones. I am the Assistant Head for Teaching and Learning across the school. Your son or daughter will be just finishing their first day with us at Le Quennevais school. They may well have learnt how to build rocket cars in DT, some brilliant storytelling techniques in English. They may well have done some fantastic fun work in French. There's a whole range of things that we've put on for them over these 2 days that gives them just a small taste of what the daily life is like at Le Quennevais school. In fact, even as I'm speaking to you right now, there are auditions going on, there's things going on upstairs. This school is constantly on the go, doing exciting things for every single student at our school. So it's my job to sort of make sure that the quality of teaching and learning across the school is as vibrant and as exciting and as high quality as it possibly can be, and we are really passionate about learning and are passionate about teaching at this school to make sure that it is the absolute best that it possibly can be. So the transition project, you might be asking what that's all about. Well, following their 2 days with us, which are really important, they'll get to learn lots of different subjects over those 2 days. We've been doing this for a long time now, and it's become a bit of a rites of passage for our students. Getting that opportunity to immerse themselves in our school, get to grips with lots of different lessons over the theme of our island home. And through that, they can choose one or more areas. So, for example, it might be history. They want to do an exploration of a local site of interest, or they might be really passionate about art and they want to do something artistic. They can take that lesson that they've had in school and develop that further. We've got some fantastic online lessons to go with that. As I say, there are going to be lots of noises going on, but there are some fantastic online lessons to support what we've done in school. So, for example, within art, they've done their collage piece with us today or on Friday, and along with that, there are about 5 different lessons as well that students can access, from textiles to photography to painting lessons, all sorts of things that you could get involved with as well that will really help you explore how you might come up with an idea for a project. You'll see within the video, I've given some examples of those projects as well and how we then produce this wonderful professional exhibition in September. It is a really important thing, this exhibition. It allows our students to hit the ground running. It really gives them a sense of, you know, I'm proud about what I've done. I did this, and you're showing it to the rest of the school, and that's such an important thing to be able to do. And as Mrs. Haig often says, you never get a second chance to make a first impression. This project will say so much about you. You know, every single year, every teacher that comes in, we go and passionately look at all of the work. We read every poem, we look at every piece of artwork, we look at the photography, we award, put loads of awards out, and it's a really powerful celebration of your first few days at the Quennevais School. So really make the most of it. Really think about what you might want to do. Look at the inspiration that there is on our school website. There's so much there to help you think about what you might want to do, and loads of examples of previous projects. It will just give you a really good sense of what it's all about.
So if you go onto the school website, you'll notice that there's a whole section for Transition 2021. You can click on there. So for example, in art here, you can see there's a range of lessons which you can click on. Let's have a look at the photography and see, and it'll take you straight to a video. Most of the videos are fairly short, sort of between 5 and 10 minutes, with a whole range of different videos for different subjects. There's also worksheets like this that can help you think about things, all based on that idea of our island home. So there's so much to choose between alongside the lessons that you'll have with us in school. And I would definitely check out the history lessons, the DT lessons, to see your teachers in a very different light.
So I cannot wait to see what you guys come up with this year. It's always so inspirational, so exciting, from giant models of Corbière Lighthouse to beautiful historical studies of dolmens and things like that. Every year it's exciting, it's different, and it's very, very, very special, and a brilliant start to your life at the Quennevais School. So best of luck over the summer. You're on the homework letter, you'll see there's my email address. Often students will want to email me and ask me questions over the summer. I'm always there, and I'll happily answer your emails. Thank you very much.
I really hope that you and your children have an amazing experience of Le Quennevais School, not just throughout this transition stage, but your entire journey from Year 7 all the way through to Year 11. You are trusting us with your most important possessions, and we will do the very best we can to help shape and guide them throughout this time. And it just leaves me now to say that I hope you will have an amazing summer, and we can't wait to see you all back in September. Thank you very much.